It is Sunday night, July the 20th. We are here ready to rip a sealed 12-box case of the debut of 25 Panini Contenders PFL. PFL. I've been trying to watch, which I tried to take a peek today to see somebody ripping this, but I think we might be the first ones ripping it. So we're all going to learn together what's coming here too and what's going on. We are live on eBay Live and YouTube as always. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, I know there was a lot of familiar faces in the purchases. Welcome back. We rip a ton of combat sports here. We watch a ton of combat sports. Awesome card last night in the UFC. A lot of UFC names in this checklist as well. But I hope you guys enjoy the break. Hopefully we have a crazy case. Again, haven't seen anybody rip it, so bear with me as we learn the product here. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for down in the comments section, again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube. If not, no worries. Sit back, relax, enjoy the break. We will do a quick recap at the end of all the hits. Otherwise, yeah, really looking forward to this stuff. It's 10:04 here on the East Coast. Toon wants to see what this product looks like before you buy it. Well, that's good. I'm glad I can be here to help you with that. Carlo, I was surprised she doesn't have autos. Yeah, I was surprised as well. What's up, Doc G? I was surprised as well. There's a lot of people who didn't have autos. I don't know if they rushed the product or what they did, but I am very surprised she didn't have autos, but Fedor autos should be quite a chase. There's some really cool names in here, so hopefully it's a loaded case. Looks like there's a number of different case hits that are pretty rare, so yeah, I was surprised Kayla didn't have autos in here either, but a lot of the legends do, so who knows? Bad Boys Collectibles, I've been waiting for this set as well. Again, thanks so much for joining the break, guys. 12 boxes. I'm not sure how many cards per. I didn't even really look at that, so we're going to find out. There we go. Contenders. We got 8 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. So it won't be a super long break. Not a ton of cards. Not a huge checklist. So it would have been, if they would have done normal contenders and put a bazillion paper-based cards in, that wouldn't have been all that great. So hopefully the autos are loaded. 4 autos per box. I'm stoked to see what we can find here. Again, this is the debut edition, so I got nothing to go off of. We're just going to wing it. See what we can find. Again, if you want to let me know who you're rooting for, please do. If not, don't worry about it. If you're somebody who doesn't want to watch the break and just wants to tune in for the recap, yes, we do one of those. Save us as a seller on eBay Live. We do all sorts of fun stuff. We will be doing personal boxes. I probably will have some personal boxes of this on our next rip and ship night. We might do some... we do all sorts of combat stuff. I've got some UFC stuff we might do some divisionals with. So save us as a seller on eBay Live. That way you'll know when I go live and when we list new auctions. Need a J.J. Wilson auto for your daughter. He was the first coach. That's cool. That's really cool, Lavelle. I'll be rooting for that one. I like that story. Awesome. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy this as much as I will. Good luck to you. Again, thanks for spending some of your Sunday night here with me. Let's have a case. Carlo, you got 30 names. Okay, yeah, I saw you had a bunch of names. Good luck to you, my friend. Here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Season ticket signatures, the ultra rare superstar die cuts, and crown jewels. So those are the big chases in terms of case hits. Again, 4 packs per. Should be an auto in every pack. Good luck, good luck, good luck. No worries, GYDK. I saw your perfect feedback, so I let you send it whenever it was convenient for you. I appreciate you. All right. Numbered card right off the bat. Chael P. from West Lynn, Oregon. 86 out of 199. Playoff ticket, Chael Sonnen. Man, there's a lot of action here. Biagio Ali Walsh is out of 99. Winning ticket. Everything numbered. Wow. Rob Wilkinson out of 199. Welterweight. Season ticket. Is not numbered. First autos, Clay Collard out of 25, PFL Inc. Clay Collard. Brendan Lofnan, Mansoir, and Kasan Magomed Sharapov. Okay, so a lot of numbered cards per. So 3 numbered cards and an auto per pack. Interesting. Yeah, hopefully we get you some Eddie. I'm a big Eddie Alvarez fan. A lot of great names in here. Chael P. Very cool. From the mean streets of West Lynn, Oregon. All right. Ollie Walsh. And yes, we will do a recap at the end. And this is Clay Collard out of 25. I believe that's going to be like a silver hollow, being that it's out of 25. I don't know much about Clay Collard, to be honest with you, but congrats to whoever has that spot. I haven't watched a ton of PFL stuff outside of the main, outside of the big fights. Jacob Nito out of 199. Frank Mir out of 99. That's a beautiful looking parallel. Frank Mir was always one of my favorites. They look good. Cards look really good. Phil Davis, 25 out of 25. Cracked Ice, championship contenders. There's a UFC vet right there. Oleg Popov, and our next auto is Frank Mir out of 10. Woo. Frank Mir, it's amazing. 7 out of 10. One of my all-time favorite fighters. That card is awesome. Looks like a shimmer parallel. 7 out of 10. Main event ticket. Beauty. Congrats to the Frank Mir spot. We got Phil Davis here out of 25. So, man, this stuff's loaded. They must not have printed much of it. I saw Panini listed on their website. I think they might have been an error. So they listed it for $80 a box. Everyone was trying to get like $200 a box on all the big resellers. And it's sold out. But usually Panini stuff will sell out in like 5 minutes. This sold out in like, I mean, it just, right when you clicked it to try to buy more, there's a winning ticket pop off. Right when you tried to buy it, it just said not available. So I wonder if they just deleted it. Tyler Santos, Corey Anderson, and Ramazan Karamagomedov. All right. Yeah, the mirror is awesome. That one made my night. Hopefully we can catch a bunch of big names here. Main card ticket coming up. I do like how many numbered cards we're getting here. There's Tyler Santos out of 99. Patchy Mix out of 199. His spot would have been a little more valuable here had he not lost. Henan Fajeda out of 99. Supernatural parallel. That's cool. There's Dakota. And our next auto is Umalatov out of 99. There's the championship contenders Dakota. Big chase in the product. And our auto is Umalatov out of 99. PFL Inc. Yeah, everybody was all over him. Everybody was all over Patchy Mix. He's a big favorite. Big favorite. Or no, he wasn't a big favorite against Bautista, but he was favorite, I believe. Like minus 165. Bautista's not who you want to fight in your first. Man, that guy's tough. Guy's tough as nails. How about a Oleg Popov 1-of-1 season ticket? 1-of-1 platinum Oleg Popov. All right. 1-of-1 Oleg Popov. This stuff's going to be loaded, guys. I can tell already. They just must not have printed much of it at all. I love products like this. Oleg Popov, platinum season ticket. Congrats. Let's have a case tonight, huh? Rafon Stotts and Gadzi Rabadanov. Wow. All right. Yeah, congrats if you got Popov. That's a nice one there. Jason Jackson on the back. I wasn't even expecting that to be a hit. In the other packs, that wasn't a hit spot. Chael Sonnen, cracked ice out of 25. Chael P. Dennis Goltsov out of 199. Jesus Pinedo out of 49. Kizraev, and our last auto out of the box is Adam Borix. I don't really know who that is. Here's a For the Win parallel. Kizraev. Adam Borix, and then we've got Moldavsky, Doumbé, and Jason Jackson base. All right, so Chael P. Another numbered card. Going for the rainbow here. Yeah, I really don't think they printed much of this, honestly. There's just no way. Not with a start like that. All right, so now we know what we're getting into. We can move through these a little bit faster for you guys, but so much action here. A lot to sleeve and load. Again, we will do a recap at the end of all the hits. All card show, all card ship, just in case you're new here and we're curious. Everything ships, always here. Borix is out of 99, 83 out of 99. Box 2. More action. Fabian Edwards out of 99. Ryan Bader out of 199. For the win, Shamil Musayev out of 99. Kizraev. We got 2 more numbered cards here. Jeez, oh man. How about an Oleg Popov? Popov's winning the break so far. Oleg Popov, 18 out of 25. Cracked ice, season ticket auto. Popov's crushing it. And Impa Kasanganai, gold shimmer out of 10, main event ticket. Kimbo Slice and Bobby Lashley. Forgot Bobby Lashley was in this. Well, that was a good pack. Jeez, oh man. This stuff's nutso. There's Impa out of 10. Very nice. Again, welcome everybody on eBay Live and YouTube. Probably everybody's first glance at the product. If you can get it around $100 a box, seems like it's going to be a damn fun rip all the way through. We'll have a better feel at the end of the case, but so far, holy moly, stuff is loaded. Stuff is loaded. Popov is rolling. Oleg Popov. If you got that spot, you're living right. All right. Playoff ticket. Elora Dana out of 199. Ryan Bader season ticket out of 99. That's the throwback. Nemkov out of 199. Kizraev is covering up the auto, which is Tito Ortiz. Wow, that's a sick card. Straight out of Punishment out of 99. Tito Ortiz. The Huntington Beach bad boy. There we go. This stuff is awesome. Kelly, Storley, and Ray Cooper III close us out. How about Tito Ortiz? Man. That's fantastic. Tito out of 99. All sorts of low-numbered stuff. This is what products should be like. Just action. Non-stop action. Ryan Bader out of 99. The throwbacks look really good. Dakota out of 99. That one will play. That one will play. Beautiful hit there. Nate Kelly out of 199. Roy Nelson out of 99. That's sick. Impa is covering up the auto of Sedibu C. A nice name right there. He's a tough fighter. I've seen him fight. Aspen Ladd, Nemkov, and Rory McDonald. I always loved watching Rory McDonald fight. Guy was like a zombie. Just kept coming and coming. Nice Dakota out of 99. Roy Nelson. I need some more top loaders for this stuff. All right. Does it ever? Does it ever? Seems like a good mix of autos so far. Kikuri out of 49, co-main event. Usman Nurmagomedov out of 99, nice one there. Randy Couture out of 199, very nice. Shamil Musayev and Juliana Velasquez is our auto out of 99. Joan, Josh Silveria, and Vassell close us out. Juliana Velasquez. We're not going to have room up on the stands for every auto, so the ones that I don't know that are big names, we're just going to put them in another pile. Again, we'll do a recap at the end of all the numbered cards, which it looks like you're getting like 14, 15 numbered cards a box, which is crazy. 14, 15 numbered cards per box, and gosh, 4 autos. Stuff is crazy. Craziness. Congrats to Panini for putting out a product that's just all action. Was that a For the Win Impa? Yeah, there was one. Yep, For the Win Impa, but not numbered. For the win, not numbered. Hopefully we get you some more numbered stuff. Does he have autos in this? For the win. That would have been cool if we would have hit it right there. Kizraev out of 99. Fabian Edwards. The playoff tickets look really clean out of 199. Ryan Bader with his third hit out of 99. Ryan Bader again. And Gadzi Rabadanov is your auto. Rabadanov out of 99. I don't know much about him. Leota Machida out of 10. Gold out of 10, the Dragon. I mean, well, you let me know. Well, in the meantime, there's Chris Cyborg. Man, they seriously, I bet you they printed. I'm going to try to do the math after the break and see if I can figure out how many cases they printed. But, man, gold's everywhere. 1 of 1s already. This amount of numbered cards, they must have seriously printed like a couple hundred cases of this, if that. Rabadanov to 99. Godzi's in the finals in the tournament they're doing. That's good. Who's he fighting, Carlo? Manuel Sousa out of 49. Chablis out of 99. Alfie Davis out of 199. Shamil Musayev is covering up another Frank Mir auto. Frank Mir is crushing. Season ticket auto. Not numbered. Right, yeah, not numbered. Frank Mir rolling. Dakota, there's the base one. Ryan Bader. Another Frank Mir. It's not that big of an auto checklist, so you're for sure going to see some dupes, as we're already noticing, but definitely not a big auto checklist. Nice Frank. Now you got the main event in the season ticket. Who knows? You're going to be on your way to the rainbow here with the Mir spot. It's fighting Alfie Davis. All right. I keep seeing people. PFL's on a weird night. It's always on weird nights, it seems like. Thursday nights or Friday nights. It's just never when I'm not thinking about fights. Rafael Stotts out of 199. Eddie Alvarez out of 99. There you go. That's a sick-looking card. Doc G, can you get that person out of there? Thank you. For the win, Oleg Popov. Why not? The Oleg spot just crushing. That's a cracked ice out of 25. Brent Primus. Jake Hadley is a UFC vet out of 99. PFL Inc. Nate Kelly. Ken Shamrock. That's a bad-looking Ken Shamrock card. And Randy Couture. Eddie is in the house. It's a sweet-looking parallel out of 99. The cool thing is the checklist is small enough and there's enough numbered cards. It's like you almost, I don't want to say you're guaranteed to hit something, but in a case break type format like this, man, your odds are really good here. I'm sure someone will message me after the break and be like, well, you said the odds were really good. I didn't hit anything, but my math is right. The odds really are. Frank Mir. And if you have Frank Mir, the odds are good that you're going to hit 50 times. It's crazy. Frank out of 199. Season ticket. Who is that? Oh, good luck with this name. Dovlejan Yasamaradov. All right, that was fun. Juliana Velasquez out of 199. Oh, that one looks cool back there. All right, who we got? Mods Burnell. Mods Burnell at a 99. Ngannou. I knew that was Ngannou. Michael Chandler. I forgot Iron Mike was in here. Man, that was I get stumped a lot in soccer with some of the names, but this is next level stuff right here. That's a lot of letters. I'm not nearly intelligent enough to get that one pronounced the right way. Frank Mir. All right, we're only 3 boxes in. The wall is full of hits. If you got the Frank Mir spot or the Oleg spot, you are crushing. Tito Ortiz off to a nice start. Impa, we got a couple of nice golds. Chael Sonnen's got some hits. All right, let's keep it going. I want to see more 101s. I want to see more crazy 101s. Let's see something. I'd like to see a Fedor auto as well. Crazy Fedor auto. See, one's been pulled and is posted for like $3 grand. That is Ollie Walsh. Dakota out of 199. Playoff ticket. Sergei Belostany out of 99. Here is a Crown Jewels case hit of Frank Mir. Why not? You can't make it up. Frank Mir. Supernatural Amosov and Godzi. Rabadanov. Auto. My lord. Frank Mir. Tons of dupes. I mean, there's only like 108 guys on the checklist, guys and girls on the checklist, so going to see a ton of dupes. It's awesome when you're a spot. Not quite as awesome when they're not. Let's get the 101 up front and a case hit. Mir is crushing it. Probably like him better than Rampage. Just completely, it's a complete whiff, Doc G. I'm dumb and old. All right, well, we've got one case hit rolling through. See if we can find one of those die cuts as well. Out of 49, Rasta, Dalton Rasta. Johnny Eblin out of 99, that's a good one. Ryan Bader out of 199. Molotov. This one's backwards. Not sure why. No, that was just a tease. I thought that was going to be crazy. Dakota. Wow. Usman Nurmagomedov. Big one there. Season ticket auto. Stotts. And Godzi again. Nice Usman. That's a big hit. That was one of the chase spots. Nice one there. My lord. 4 boxes in. This would be a good product to rip a personal case of. Good product to rip a personal case of. Dalton Rasta. Ryan Bader. All right. Ray Cooper the third playoff ticket out of 199. Dennis Goltsov out of 99. Vadim Nemkov out of 199. Dakota again for the win. Dovlechan again. And Taekyun Kim is our auto. Taekyun Kim. Doumbé and Jason Jackson. Kyun Kim auto. All right, that was a fun 4. Good news is we still have 1 pack left to get through box 4. Probably an hour and a half on break time, guys. I'm not going to fly through this any faster. I'm having way too much fun here. Leah McCourt out of 199. Some fun-looking stuff in here. Tito Ortiz out of 99. Dovleton out of 25. Winning ticket, cracked ice. That card is stunning looking in person. The winning ticket cracked ices are beautiful. Brendan Loughnane, season ticket. Johnny Eblin. Hey, J.J. Wilson. Didn't somebody ask for a J.J. Wilson? Let me look up here in the chat. J.J. Wilson auto for your daughter. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Out of 99. Maybe we'll catch you a couple of them. Maybe we'll catch you a couple. That just made my night. Congrats. That is fantastic. JJ. Auto. Got one. Tito. That's awesome. Congratulations. Hopefully we catch you another one. Maybe we'll go 2 times. Or 3, you never know. Look what's happening with Frank Mir. Oh, man, look at that Rampage card. Oh, it's awesome. Moldavsky. All right. 4 down, 8 to go. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. We will do a recap at the end of the break of all the hits, which is gonna be a lot. Dennis Goltsov out of 25. Cracked ice. The cracked ices are everywhere. Ngannou out of 199. Braga out of 49. Fedor Supernatural. Fedor joins the break. There's Mavlid Kyabalev. Fedor joins the break. Mavlid Kyabalev. I don't know who he is. AJ McKee. Paul Daly. Man, he was fun to watch back in the day. And Usman. Goltsov, cracked ice. Ngannou. And keep it alive. Gonna need to grab some more top loaders. I had about 120 of them here on the break table. That's not gonna be enough for this product. Vassell, Linton Vassell out of 99. Usman again. That one's out of 199. Nice Usman. Voices of the Cage. Sean O'Connell out of 99. Impa. Ben Askren. Impa. Season ticket. Funky Ben Askren. Gold auto out of 10. That's awesome. So nice to see him starting to get a little better. It was a scary situation in the hospital for Mr. Askren. Congrats to that spot on your gold main event ticket auto. 7 out of 10. This stuff is so loaded. Gosh, what a fun product. Funky. We have Velasquez, Frank Mir, and Mark Ndiakis. Voices of the Cage, Linton Vassell. Usman to 199. So do I, Doc G. So do I. Phil Davis out of 99. Muhammad Barakamov out of 199. Brendan Loughnane out of 99 winning ticket. Chris Cyborg is covering up a Carl Albrechtsen. Bellator Inc. auto out of 99. There's a Biagio. There's another Supernatural Gold out of 10. Alfie Davis and Bryce Meredith. 5 numbered cards in that pack alone. 2 golds out of this box alone. It's craziness. Albrechtsen. Bellator Inc. All right. Brendan Loughnane out of 199. Corey Anderson out of 99. Supernatural. Linton Vassell out of 199. Valentin Moldavsky and Giannis Bakar. Season ticket auto. Rob Wilkinson, Sousa, and Fabian Edwards. Closeout box 5. That was another good box. Another fun box. All right. Box 6 coming up next. Feeling a 101 in this box. I don't know why. Feeling another platinum. Let's see if I'm right. Cedric Doumbé out of 99. Sadibou C out of 199. For the win, C out of 99. Biagio and Antonio Carlos Jr. out of 99. PFL Inc. Tito Ortiz, Quentin Jackson. Pull a Paul Hughes. I will try, my man. I will try. I'm not even sure if I've seen a Paul Hughes yet. It's one of the bigger names I haven't seen yet. Doumbé. Antonio Carlos Jr. Looks like he just wrote a big S for his auto. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Johnny Eblin. 199. Out of 99, that is Shamil Musayev. Aaron Jeffrey out of 199. New throwback. Another Ben Askren. Another Ben Askren. It's awesome. Funky. Bakar. Base cards on the back. Funky. Got a gold and a base now. Sweetness. A lot of dupes is right, Doc. A lot of dupes is right. Maybe the second half will be some fresh names. We'll just keep hitting Frank Mears and Ben Askrens all night. Be nice to catch a duped Fedor case. Silveria to 199. Popov to 49. Kapaloza to 99. Leandro Higo. Brent Primus. Higo right there. Biagio, Korshkov, and Borix. This box has been kind of boring so far. Of the boxes, this has definitely been the most boring. So let's see if we can fix that. You're gonna have to give me a quick second after this box. I gotta grab more top loaders. I was not sure what to expect. Like I said, I couldn't find anybody ripping this stuff, so had no idea what the boxes were gonna be like. Higo out of 99. Season ticket. Johnny Eblin, cracked ice, throwback. 21 out of 25. Kimbo Slice to 199. Yagshimuradov out of 99. Koreshkov is covering up a Josh Silveria out of 35. Co-main. Josh Silveria out of 35. Phil Davis, JJ, Sadibou. I will double check here in a second for you. Higo is out of 99, my friend. Silveria, Kimbo. All right. That'll finish us up on the first half of the case. Give me just a second to grab some more loaders and we'll get going on the second half. Oh, just a second here, guys. Gotta get these going. Kimbo Slice. Rest in peace to Kimbo Slice. Never forget him being on the Ultimate Fighter reality show. I think he lost to Roy Nelson, didn't he? Isn't that who beat him when they were in the house? What a tough matchup that was for his first fight on the show, if I remember right. I'm gonna give him Roy Nelson in Big Country. Guy was tough. Yeah, it was a great season. Was a great season. I gotta start watching the seasons now. So much going on. It's hard to get into stuff that's weekly anymore. All right, guys. Hopefully, enjoyed the first half of the case. Nice sip of the water, and we are ready to move forward. Let's have a crazy second half. If you got Frank Mir, Ben Askren, Nurmagomedov, Tito, Oleg, a lot of spots doing pretty well. A lot of spots blanking so far, so let's see if we can fix that. All right. Biagio, this guy's hit a bunch of times as well. Higo out of 199. Paul Hughes, there we go, out of 99. That gets us started there. And another case hit. Die cut. Quentin Rampage Jackson. That's sick. Lofnan. Mavlid Kyabulayev. Nito and Tito Ortiz. Rampage. These are so hard to get into the top loaders, man. These are wild die cuts. Yeah, that's a case hit. The Superstar case hit. Rampage. Congrats to the Rampage spot. I don't know why he went with Quentin instead of Rampage here on the cards. Yeah, I'm just getting this nicely into the sleeve and top loader, which you got to use another card is the only way to do it. There we go. Rampage case hit. Superstar. Nasty. Biagio. Who is the 1 of 1? It is Oleg Popov. 1 of 1. And the crown jewels is Frank Mir. And then a Rampage case hit. Stuff is absolutely just loaded to the gills, this product. If you're a PFL fan, they'll be hard pressed to put out a better product than this if they're going to keep releasing different products of this stuff. All right. Mike Shipman, cracked ice out of 25. Michael Venom Page out of 199. Henan Fajeda out of 49. Fortune for the win. Ken Flo. Ha, yes, sir. Fedor. Emelianenko out of 35. Boom. This stuff is so loaded. This stuff is so loaded. Fedor. There's one of these listed online right now for $3,000. It's not a $3,000 card, but I bet it's a $1,000 card. It's insane. This stuff is insane. Fedor. Congrats. Newman, Sergey. I just can't get over how loaded this stuff is. It's just unreal. We're gonna hit every huge name, just one after another. It's just such a small checklist. It's awesome. Congrats to the Fedor spot. There's a Ken Flo not numbered. Big Fedor. Now we need an Ngannou. Henan Fajeda. Brent Primus out of 199. Vadim Nemkov, Supernatural out of 99. Umalatov. Chael Sonnen, Supernatural. And Mahmoud Berkamov. Season ticket auto, not numbered. Borix, Bakar. Brent Primus out of 199. And Nemkov. If you're just joining us, we're just over halfway through the case. Non-stop action here in this product. Ante Delija. For the win, Clay Collard. out of 99. Playoff ticket, J.J. Wilson out of 199. It's another cool one for the J.J. spot. Lofton, Eblin, main card ticket, Dalton Rasta out of 49 auto. Yeah, this box 7. 5 to go. Box 7. JJ. Yeah, I mean, this stuff is just so many big name autos. It's great. I don't know if all the cases are going to be like this, but I'd be hopping in more case breaks of this stuff. I wish I'd gotten more cases. I was supposed to get a couple of them, but allocations got chopped. I just don't think they printed as much as they originally thought they were going to. That's why I think this stuff's going to be loaded. I bet you all the cases are loaded. I bet you they're all pretty damn loaded. This stuff did not hit the market as heavy as everybody expected. A lot of places didn't even get it. They thought they were getting it, and they didn't find out. And they bumped the release. It wasn't supposed to come out till this week, and they bumped it up a week. Dalton Rasta out of 99. Season ticket, Chris Cyborg, cracked ice, throwback. That's awesome. Braga out of 199. Johnny Eblin is covering up a Tyler Santos. Main card ticket auto out of 49. Borix, Bakar, Newman. Nice Chris Cyborg cracked ice. Just the sheer amount of cracked ices and golds coming out of this are what tell me that the print run is almost nothing. Nice Tyler Santos. AJ McKee, playoff ticket out of 199. Oleg Popov again, winning ticket. Oleg Popov again, why not? Lofton, another Tito. Holy moly. Tito out of 49, main card ticket auto. It's 2 for the Huntington Beach bad boy. C. Koreshkov. Another Tito. Put that on the Tito stand here. Oleg Popov. This guy's everywhere. If you haven't hit yet, I'm sorry. We still got 4.5 boxes to try to get you there. I feel like every big name has hit so far for the most part. Kizraev to 199, Nito to 49, Kimbo to 99. Out of 35, Masayuki Kakuri. Co-main ticket. Out of 35. Very nice. Jeffrey, Phil Davis, and JJ. Kizraev. Kimbo Spot's got a couple of hits. Last pack box, 8 of 12. Kurmagomedov to 199. Supernatural, this guy again, out of 99. Yakshimuradov. Mike Shipman, cracked ice out of 25. Dakota Supernaturals covering up a Jordan Newman. Jordan Newman season ticket auto. Michael Page, Kim, Delia close this out. All right. Mike Shipman to 25. Jordan Newman auto. All right, 4 more. Feeling another 101 coming. I don't know why. I don't see a lot of cases with multiple 101s, but if you're going to see a product, I think this might be one of them. Empty box. Playoff ticket, Paul Hughes. Out of 199. Johnny Eblin out of 99. Winning ticket. Eddie Alvarez joins the break again out of 199. Sean O'Connell is covering up a Fabian Edwards auto. Jeremy Kennedy, Fedor Emelianenko, and Henan Ferreira. I think the only big name that really hasn't hit anything is Ngannou. So let's get the Ngannou spot. Something. Ngannou. Pack doesn't want to come open. There we go. Come on out of there. Moldavsky, Chael Sonnen out of 99. Bunch of Chael hits. Season ticket, Tyler Santos, cracked ice out of 25 throwback. Tyler Santos doing well. Moldavsky. Rampage, Jackson auto. There he is. Rampage, Patchy Mix, Goltsov, and Shipman. Rampage not numbered. Nice Rampage auto. We'll always take a Rampage auto. Still my favorite entrance of all time was Rampage. Rampage doing pretty well. Wonder if he'll get a dupe on the autos like a lot of the other big names have. Chael P. Rampage auto. Season ticket auto. He came out to Intro by DMX, which is one of the best rap songs ever. That was always our favorite when I was in college, when he would come out to that. Right before the beat hits, when DMX goes, uh-oh. Kadim Magoev out of 99. Roy Nelson, there he is, out of 199. Paul Hughes out of 99. So 3 numbered Paul Hughes since we said to pull one. Burkamov is your auto. Godzi right there. Eblin, Chael P, Liam McCourt. Paul Hughes getting some action. Kadim Magoev. Big country. I used to love when he would knock people out and get up on the top of the cage and rub his belly. I had to stink getting knocked out by a guy that was going to do that afterwards. Alfie, cracked ice. Alfie. Season ticket, cracked ice. It's filthy. Dakota to 199. Kabulaev at a 49. Kizraev and Dalton Rasta, base auto. Oleg, Moore, and Musayev. Nice cracked ice, Alfie. 3 boxes to go. Kind of cooled off a little bit since the Fedor auto. The Rampage is nice. Cooled off a little since the Fedor auto. Rasta. 3 to go. We got a For the Win Dakota out of 99. I think that's the 4th numbered Dakota. Jeremy Kennedy out of 25. Corey Anderson to 199. Ken Flo is covering up a Tim Johnson out of 10. Gold Tim Johnson, 10 out of 10. Bellator Ink Gold. Man, that looks really cool in gold. First gold one of those. And our gold, Tim Johnson. I don't know much about Tim Johnson. Gold auto. Rabadonov to 199. Aspen Ladd with a hit out of 99. Mo Lawal, King Mo. Out of 199. Tyrell Fortune. And another Rampage Jackson auto. Base. 2 Rampage base autos. It's strange. 2 Rampage base autos. There we go. Doumbé, Jason Jackson, and Stotts. Two Rampages. It's so odd that neither one of those ones is numbered. Everybody else that's hit one has had, that's hit the dupe autos, has had at least one be numbered. Maybe Rampage will catch a 3rd auto. We haven't had anybody catch 3 yet. Thad Gene, we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Does he have an auto? Is he auto only? Probably auto only, right? Corey Anderson, main card ticket. It's out of 99. Michelle Montag out of 199. Dulatov out of 99. Chael Sonnen Supernatural is covering up a Carl Moore. Carl Moore season ticket auto. And a For the Win out of 10. Gold, Tyler Santos. Tyler Santos having a break. Another gold. He's up and coming. Gold, Tyler. Montag. We'll say I haven't seen any dupe autos in the same box, so that's good. I don't know. I feel like for $100 a box, which is probably what this stuff should have been priced at. People are trying to get 160, 170 now, but at $100 a box, this is a great rip. If you can still get it anywhere at a decent price, all day long. Moldavsky, Phil Davis to 199, Aaron Jeffrey to 49, Umalatov, and a Bellator Inc. is Kana Watanabe at a 99. Tito on the back. All right, we got 2 boxes to go. I feel like we need an Ngannou auto. To see a Ken Shamrock auto. To see another 101 would be cool. 101 auto would be cool. That would be nice. We haven't seen a 101 auto, just a base 1 of 1. Might as well throw us a 101 auto in here too. All right, Watanabe. 2 left. We'll go right. We'll save left side, strong side for last. Good luck. Francis didn't auto. I gotcha. A couple weird ones that didn't auto in the set. Dakota should have had autos in here. I don't know what they were thinking. There's another numbered Dakota. I think that's the 5th one. Supernatural out of 99. Taiken Kim to 199. Barnaby out of 99. Out of 10, 10 of 10. Simeon Powell. So it's a gold Bellator ink Simeon Powell. 10 of 10. Or I'm sorry, that one's 1 of 10. Josh Silveria. She's got autos in Goodwin Champions. That's right. That's right. I knew I saw her on that checklist. Upper Deck doesn't like you to break their products. I also hate Upper Deck products and Upper Deck, so I don't even want to flatter them by going through the hassle of breaking their products, but I did see her name on that checklist. Nice gold ink Simeon Powell. Higo is out of 49. Comain. Lofton out of 99. Lyoto out of 199. Lofton is covering up Ilara Jawan. Base auto. Ilara Jawan. Again, we'll do a quick recap at the end. By quick recap, I mean the 100 and some odd hits over here. We will recap them all for you so nobody misses out. We rip a ton of combat sports. I'm not sure. I might get another case of this depending on what the cost is at. I'd love to keep ripping it. If not, I'll probably have personals available Thursday night. We do personal rips on Thursday night. If that's your thing, come on by. If not, come on by and just watch other people rip them. Sometimes it's fun to watch some of the hits come out. Musayev out of 199. Hughes out of 49. Berkamov out of 99. Dakota is covering up out of 49. Jeremy Kennedy. Jeremy Kennedy out of 49. And another 1 of 1. Bruno Capilloza. Told you we had another one coming. Championship ticket platinum. Bruno Capilloza. Jeez, oh man. Another 1 of 1. Bruno. I don't know if he's any good, but congrats to the Bruno spot. Go get yourself some boxes of this, guys. It's just absolutely juiced to the gills. It's like, what's his name? Can't think of his name. Vitor Belfort in his prime. These boxes are juiced. I used to love watching Vitor. Paul Hughes. And there was a Rory McDonald and Dara Kelly. Last pack, box 11, Musayev, cracked ice out of 25. Followed by Magomed Sharapov out of 199. Brent Primus out of 99. Johnny Eblin Supernatural is covering up a Valentin Moldavsky out of 35. Linton Vassell, Aspen Ladd, and Nemkov. Two platinum tickets. No 1 of 1 autos. Let's see if we can find one of those in this last box. Moldavsky out of 35. All right, final box. Let's find some hits for somebody who hasn't hit yet. Something crazy for someone who hasn't hit yet. Umalatov out of 199. Dana out of 49. Higo out of 99. Tyler Santos is covering up a Sergio Pettis auto. That's cool. Sergio Pettis base auto. Kizraev. Capilloza. Getting some sleeving and loading practice tonight. I always thought at the National they should do a breaker competition to see who can sleeve and load the most cards in 60 seconds without damaging the cards. Would be a fun contest. Rampage on the front. Playoff ticket, Rampage. Out of 199, how about a Primus out of 99? Seuss season ticket out of 25. Cracked ice. Usman is covering up out of Valentin Moldavsky out of 99. PFL Inc. Chablis, McFarlane, and King Mo. Nice Moldavsky out of 99. There's Quentin. Two packs left to go. Sousa cracked ice. Yeah, the photo on the Rampage auto is just epic. Ken Flo to 99. Barnaby to 199. Yves Landu to 99. Paul Hughes is covering up a Taekyun Kim. Hopefully they're saving a big auto for last. This is a for the win. Out of 10, another gold. This is Andrei Koreshkov. Yeah. Koreshkov. Gold out of 10. There's Thad Gene. There he is. Eddie Alvarez. So Thad Gene is in here. That's exciting. Just has been hiding the entire case. Taekyun Kim. Ken Flo. Voices of the Cage. Barnaby. And a gold. Koreshkov. Last pack coming again. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. This stuff is loaded. Frank Mir, one more. Why not? Frank Mir out of 49. Delija out of 99. Ken Shamrock out of 199. Nice of you to show up, Ken. And J.J. Wilson one more time. That one's out of 99, so you got two J.J. autos. Kayla Harrison, first time I think in the break. Costello and Brent Primus close us out. Two J.J. autos for you. We'll take it. Numbered Shamrock. That is some peak Shamrock facial hair right there. Delija, and we are going to do a long recap of all the hits. I'll read you the name one more time on everything numbered. Again, stay tuned. There's a slight chance we run another case break of this stuff. Too much fun not to. Here's all the numbered cards. There's another stack that high. All right, numbered cards coming at you in no particular order that are not on stands. Vassell, O'Connell, Ngannou, Goltsov, Braga, Yagshimuradov, Tito, McCourt, Nemkov, Cooper III, Goltsov, Ryan Bader, Rasta, Eblin, Sergey Belostany out of 99. Rasta, Delija, Yagshimuradov, Kimbo Slice, Eblin to 25, Silveria, Popov, Oleg Popov, Kapaloza, Jeffrey, Eblin again. This one is Musayev, Dumbe, C again, Corey Anderson, Linton Vassell again, Lofnan, Berkamov, Phil Davis, Biagio, Lofnan, Usman Nurmagomedov, Yeah, both base out of, or both out of 99. Lavelle. Aspen Ladd, King Mo, Rabadanov, Corey Anderson again, Kennedy out of 25, Dakota out of 99, Dakota again, Kabilayev, Alfie Davis, Roy Nelson, Kadima Gomayev, Paul Hughes, Chael Sonnen, Tyler Santos, Moldavsky, Evelyn, Eddie Alvarez, Paul Hughes, Yoshimuradov, Mike Shipman, Kuramagomedov, Kimbo Slice out of 99, Kizriev, Nito, AJ McKee, Popov, Chris Cyborg, cracked ice out of 25, Braga, Kikuri, Usman out of 99, Randy Couture, Roy Nelson, Dakota out of 99 again, Nate Kelly, Ryan Bader, Nemkov, Dana, Musayev again, Bader again, Fabian Edwards, Impa Gold out of 10. Very nice there. Impa Gold out of 10. Jesus Pinedo out of 49. Goltsov, Sonnen, cracked ice. Fejera, Tyler Santos, Patchy Mix, Frank Mir, Nito, Phil Davis, Biagio, Chael Sonnen, Rob Wilkinson. Yeah, the Impa Gold was sweet. The golds look really good. This product's really, really good looking. The cards are great. Montag, photography's good too. Very impressed. That was, I'm sorry, Umalatov. There's Tyler Santos, gold out of 10. Clay Collard, J.J. Wilson, Nemkov, Primus, Fejera, Michael Venom Page, Shipman, cracked ice, Higo, Paul Hughes, Biagio, Dakota again, Velasquez, Frank Mir again. That name that I'm not going to try to pronounce. Yag Shamaradov, Alfie Davis, Oleg, cracked ice out of 25, Eddie Alvarez, Rafian Stotts, Chablis, Sousa, Kizraev, Ryan Bader for the third time, Lyoto out of 10, gold, Fabian Edwards out of 199, Delija, Ken Shamrock, Koreshkov there is out of 10. Barnaby, Kenflo, Londu, Sousa, cracked ice, Primus, Quentin Jackson, Dana, Molotov, Higo, Primus again, Magomed Sharapov, Musayev, cracked ice, Paul Hughes, Musayev, Berkamov, Leandro Higo, Lofnan, Lyoto Machida again, Dakota again, Barnaby, Kim, Phil Davis, Jeffrey to 49, Moldavsky, Corey Anderson, and Frank Mir for the 57,000th time. Frank Mir everywhere in this stuff. Autos that are not on stands. J.J. Wilson to 99. Taekyon Kim base. Moldavsky to 99. Sergio Pettis base. Moldavsky out of 35. Kennedy out of 49. Joan base. Gold, Simeon Powell. Kana Watanabe out of 99. Carl Moore base. Gold, Tim Johnson. Dalton Rasta. Berkamov, Fabian Edwards, and Jordan Newman are all base. Kikuri out of 35. Tyler Santos out of 49. Dalton Rasta out of 49. Berkamov base. Kayabulev base. Silveria out of 35. Out of 99. Higo. Funky Ben. Carlos Jr. out of 99. Bakar. Albrechtson out of 99, Kabilev, base, J.J. Wilson again out of 99, Taekyon Kim, Rabadanov, Mads Burnell out of 99, Jake Hadley out of 99, Godzi Ragabanov out of 99, Juliana Velasquez out of 99, a couple more inks that I put up early, Adam Borix, Umalatov out of 99, and Clay Collard out of 25. Very nice there. Oleg Popov out of 25, cracked ice auto. God, that spot just crushed. Frank Mir, base. Frank Mir, gold, main event out of 10. Sweet for Frank Mir. Tito Ortiz out of 49. Tito Ortiz out of 99. Two different autos. Very cool for the Huntington Beach bad boy. Usman, Nurmagomedov season ticket auto. Very cool. C, season ticket auto. A couple of case hits. You had a Frank Mir, of course, Crown Jewels case hit, and a Rampage Jackson case hit, Superstar. These are both very good-looking case hits. Rampage also had 2 base autos. Funky Ben Askren, gold auto out of 10. Awesome stuff. 2 1-of-1s. Bruno Capelloza, championship ticket, 1 of 1. Oleg Popov, 1 of 1. Throwback season ticket, platinum. And the hit of the break is a Fedor Emelianenko co-main event ticket autograph out of 35. Everybody have an amazing rest of your Sunday night. We'll see you soon for a break. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.